Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I'd like to welcome you back to Battle Brothers, going through the Lands of Light right here with the Lights Crusaders. Last session was a little bit of an odd one. We lost the life of one of our Brothers of Light right here. Oh, wait, wrong page. Good job. No, that's camping. Where am I going? Oh, it's this one. For some reason, I thought the skull was the retirement button. Harris died. We had him for 50 days. He had 15 confirmed kills, and 26 battles. Oh, man. Beheaded by a brigand raider. It's not exactly the most honorable death. You would wish to be killed by something more great, but oh well. I guess sometimes we're not very lucky. We also saved the life of Savox. He got killed, but he was revived and given a permanent down buff of Maimed Foot, which is 1 additional action point per tile moved, and at minus 20% initiative, which is really bad. And you never know, that might be a cause for retirement, because he's always content with being in reserves now. It might be what we end up doing, but I don't really know how reserves... If you're in the reserve, do you not get paid as much daily? It'd be cool if you didn't. That would be really great. But oh well. So today, we're on a little bit of an adventure. We have to go all the way over to Schnellmark, because that's where we make the most amount of money to sell our goods. And as you can see right here, we have so many things to sell. Oh, I'm really excited. We also need to get 2 more people as part of our group, including another archer. We still have our dedicated archer. In fact, I might move you across. I don't know. We're not looking horrible, but it's also not looking amazing as well. You know, there's definitely room for some higher tier units to be added to the roster. We have a militiaman right here who is a bit expensive, really, considering the armor they have on board. We might want to get ourselves a raider, or any one of these particular badasses right here. I mean, you're a level 3 raider. The problem with these fellas, unfortunately, is that they are extortionately expensive on the daily wage side of things. So, you know, affording them in that respect is quite difficult. However, an adventurous noble for only 26 daily wages, it's not that bad. But I think most of their cost, comes from their armor more than anything else. And I don't think it's very good. It just seems to be full chainmail. And then we have all of these other fellas right here, which we will have to have a little bit of a gander at. You're way too expensive for what you are. Wow. Most of their money, or most of the costs, like I keep saying, comes from the items that they are holding. We still need to get a long axe, and we also need to get ourselves some fighting spears eventually. I don't think we're going to get to a point where affording these is going to be a reality. I mean, we could sell some of these ingots right here, but we'll be selling them at a... Well, okay, we will be selling them at a profit, but it's not huge. We have so many things to sell, and I'd rather sell them at Schnellmark, to be honest, because everything over there tends to sell for a hell of a lot more than everywhere else. What we're going to do is buy ourselves some tools. We're not going to buy any medical supplies. I don't think we need any more. No, we're all good. Tools are okay as well. Probably could have left it now that I think about it. I might also buy myself another one of these rusty coifs, yes. I think I will, mostly because I could have bought a weaker one and repaired it. I'm buying one of these because we don't have one in our inventory, and we want to get ourselves a new archer. And I'm still questioning whether or not I should change them all to crossbowmen, or if I should give them bows and arrows as well. I don't know. We could give them the extended inventory slots. There's a good amount of versatility there that perhaps I need to think about. Now, before we leave... okay, well, no one really cares. Apparently, that didn't do anything for anyone. What a waste of nearly 100 gold. Well, we tried. We're not going to be doing any quests. We're just going to make our way to Schnellmark, speed things up. And hopefully, we don't run into unnecessary dangers, okay? You know, things will be going up and down in the Brothers of Light. They're trying to bring justice in the land. But we're having a little bit of trouble every now and then. We're hitting some potholes, as it were. If we want to come up with any sort of driving analogies. I don't know why. It doesn't really make any significance in the game world. But you know what? Maybe the wagon wheel falls off. Wagon wheel. Right, let's go into... Let's slow the game down. Streak more right here. I'm getting unusually excited all of a sudden. Do we want to buy peat bricks? Because they're pretty good. Or, well, not pretty good, but they do sell for... Wow, those tools are so expensive. Wow, okay then. I think I will buy the peat bricks, because they are fairly cheap, considering. We will only have 1 day's worth of money, but you know what? This is the gamble that we have to make with this series. This is the kind of plays you just don't really appreciate. Also, let's see what this is all about. You recognize them. Treasurer has got a sigil, okay. A week ago, we sent the famed Sir Harold of here to go hunt down some foul beasts that have been terrorizing the towns. Okay, what's this worth to you? 100 crowns in advance and 420 for the job is done. You know what? No, I'm not going to do any quests right now. I just want to get to Schnellmark, sell my goods, and feel a little bit more content in our situation. Oh, okay. For some reason, they couldn't cross that little bit there. Still don't know exactly what the threshold is there, I suppose. Do you want to cross into the mountain range? It's tricky. Sometimes you can get a random event that just says, oh, you're injured now. Or, actually, I don't know if there are any good advantageous events or reasons to go up the mountain, other than getting increased view range, which is quite significant. As you can see, we can see peasants from all the way over there, which is quite nice. But that's not really why we're doing this. It used to be much better back when it didn't really show you where enemies were when you tried to hunt them, so you'd use the mountains as sort of a good way to spot them. Schnellmark, hello! So hopefully some of these quests yield better rewards. Perhaps they will, I don't know. Perhaps they will, not will. Perhaps they will. We are going to sell these for slightly more, which is not too bad. What we could do, however, is sell some armor and some tools. I'm kind of happy with what we have right now. Then again, we're not as much of an axe wielder as we once was. I would like to buy I'd like to buy some bolts. But unfortunately, these are arrows. Not bad gear in here. Well, not bad for the early game. Now, terrible. Now, we could heal Sabox, but I don't think that's going to happen. In fact, he really shouldn't be in the fight. He is too injured right now. We're going to have to just sort of put everyone together here. It's slightly awkward, yeah. I mean, it's fine. I don't really mind this. Because you could just move by a side and then put your shield ball up. I mean, it probably won't work because then they'll just go here somehow and not be poked back, but that's fine. So we could do a quest. We've got this available contract right here. Apparently it's not the most noble of tasks. Something about how those little gits don't ever fight fair. Can you believe that? Men telling me a highborn noble, what a noble or not. Well, there it is anyway. Sellsword. I need you to go west of Havenstein and root out some goblins that have set up camp. And can you do that for me? No. No. I hate dealing with goblins. I hate them. Let's see. This one looks like a quest to deliver cargo. Good seeing you, sellsword. I need you to hear crate delivered to Streakmore. Okay, that's not too far away. In fact, we just came from there, I believe. It's going to Olaf. Okay, then how much will you pay for this? That's quite a lot of money, considering we're just going down for a bit. I need more for this. Okay, I accept the contract, and I will need to think about this. Just because I don't know if it's just cargo or if I'm delivering a wagon. I didn't read it properly. We probably should sell some goods and also hire a new person. The squire might be pretty good. But then again, you are still 21 per day. For a squire, that's a lot of money. Ooh, a minstrel. I didn't know you could even get this as an item. Can it be used to, like, sing a song, a lullaby to our... Oh, wow. I think we should get the minstrel. One might ask of a man a task, and so I have to move quick, but not quite fast. Into my frayed pantaloons I bid, and so of many things I am rid. So take me along your adventure and let's... Oh, ow. I have a splinter. Okay, it rhymes. I quite like that. A good minstrel will sing a song to inspire the men, play the flute to calm them, or entertain them with poetry around the campfire. A lute is not a weapon, however, and minstrel are often not used to physical labor or bloodshed. I think we should get a minstrel. I'm hiring you. I can't say no. Ah, look! He has knockout. What the hell? Okay, then a heavy blow intended to stun. Okay, so it is a weapon. Whoa, you have a bunch of stuff. Weapon in poor condition. The character's weapon. Okay, weapon in poor condition, apparently. He's bright. 10% experience gain. Quite nice. Irrational. Not nice. I tell you what, the bright is really good. He's in good spirits. He's got the double grip. Watch out. I can't believe the loot is a weapon. It has 2 durability, which is why he's getting that big down buff right there. This character's weapon is in poor condition. 100% of many permanently break if used again. Oh, that's interesting. So we can bash someone over the head with this and just break it immediately. I just like that they got the extra experience gain. That's quite nice. What are they proficient in? Melee skill, quite nice. Fatigue, also a good one. And resolve, I think they're all good areas to throw skills into, especially melee defense, or, well, melee skill. Although I would rather someone with melee defense. We're going to throw you here for now. I don't think we're going to keep you holding the loot. We'll probably put it in your inventory. You never know. You never know. They might want to use the loot. Let's give you the shields. Let's give you a new helmet. Let's give you this armor. Even though I think this armor's not as good as this. So we probably should give you that instead. Give you a sword. I think I'm okay with just giving you a sword. You'll be alright there. Nothing bad will happen to you, Hubert. Wait, Hubert? Again? Wait, have we got someone else called Hubert now? This is amazing. Oh, it's Harris. Okay, then. Maybe Hubert was someone on my other series. I can't remember. Also, what I need to do, which I did forget about, and hopefully the game will still record in the background as I'm doing this. If not, then, well, that's just awkward. We need to get the Battle Brothers' names up. There we are. Anyway, who have I yet to name? Zan. Okay, Zan. Zanzibar. Welcome. There we are. Welcome, Zan. You're still the decoy. Was I meant to keep you as the decoy? I think that was a long time ago. And then you got the sergeant. Alright then, I think we're good. So we got the new bloke. That's fine. We'll keep them on the front line for now, and then the next person can be thrown into the back line. Let's see how well they do in the battlefields. Now, what we also need to do is sell all this stuff. I don't think there's any reason for me not to at the moment. We will be selling these for a significant amount of extra money, because we only bought them for 214. So that's nearly an extra 100 gold per purchase. So that is really good. So we're going to sell all those. We're going to sell all the peas as well. It doesn't sell for too much, but it's something extra. And then sell all the silverware. And now we have tons of money. Do you want to buy the cloth? It's a tricky one. I never really found anywhere around us that would sell, or well, purchase cloth for a decent amount of money. Oh, we could get the falcon, though. The falcon's really good for highly vegetated forest areas. I think we're okay with what we have right now. Tools are good. Let's buy some food just because it's cheap here. And I think we're okay with continuing onwards with the adventure. I don't know if we need to hire anyone. I mean, I could get myself the squire, because it's pretty cheap. But I think I'd rather get someone more proficient in ranged combat, so that we can put them in the back line. Do we have a good number of ranged combatants? You know what? We might want to be okay with 4. 4 might be a good number. We can have 4 in the back, and then just an extra 2 people in the front. I don't feel weird about doing that. Because they're okay with what they have right now. You know, 2 crossbows, 2 bows. I think I'd rather change them all to crossbows, to be honest. Have them all in the back line. Or maybe one person with the bow. Maybe a rod right here. Quick kill rod. Everyone else can have a crossbow. I don't know. Do you want to go to the barbers at all? I don't think so. I think we're okay with changing everything else. I'm not going to get the squire for now. I will just accept this quest, go to Streakmore, hopefully not run into any bastards during our adventures. That would be great. Hopefully this is just going to be a really easy 530 goals. You may think this kind of task should be quite menial. Leave it alone. I'm not doing that. The only time I want to fight undead at the moment is if I'm on one of their undead catacombs. Or one of their castle emplacements. Something that will actually do us a service if we were to succeed. By ridding the darkness from the light. That would be great. However, I'm more than happy to, you know, play logistics with the undead. I will haul them around. I'm an undead hauler, some would say. I move them from light, or from darkness to light. A shadow crosses over you from behind. When you look back, Maris is standing there with a rather distant look in his eyes. He cracks his knuckles and one long before asking if he can train up Zan. You ask why. The brawler looks down at you and says, because he is weak. Good enough. So how long you can keep him going? Toughen him up, will you? Zan gains +4 health. Zan also suffers light wounds. Cool. Well, I guess +4 health is better than not having +4 health, even though it doesn't really make much of a difference in this game. I'm still trying to work out how they can make health more prominent. And actually a decision. Because you just lose so much health in this. I mean, Colossus is alright, but maybe if you had it increase their health by 50%, just to make it that much more potent. That might be worth doing. 330 gold right there. I don't think that makes them... Oh. I don't know why I said all there. How are we doing on the front anyway? Yeah, Zan did... I should have got some experience from that, I think. He's only lightly wounded, so it's not really that much of a big deal. I think he's fine right now. Do we need to give you javelins? Wait a minute. Is it just you in the front that have javelins? It is. Okay, then. Let's swap you out, Jared. We will also take the javelins from Savox for now and just throw them in here. We'll keep you with the loot. Your fatigue is so bad. Wow. Okay. Really wasn't expecting that. 36. That's horrible fatigue. We might want to give you different armor. Is that 8? This one's 10. Yeah, I'm going to give you this armor, just give you a bit extra. What about head's piece? Yeah, that's 9 fatigue. This one's only a 4. I think I'll give you that as well. Don't particularly enjoy just giving them all that, but you know what? they need a few more levels up, I think, before they can wield items of such prowess. Let's see. Whoa, this guy's a king. Why are you in this land? Your jewelry and goods seem a bit overpriced, as it were, for such dark and decrepit times. Baron Conrad von Winterhall takes a swig of wine and burps. He seems rather annoyed. Dave, in the big battle house. I don't already ask mercenaries to do patrols for me, but most of my men are actually tied up elsewhere. What happened to the voice there? It just became Irish for a second. How much are you willing to pay? Let's see. 60 crowns per head when you return, another 370 when the job is done. It's an interesting one. I don't think I want to do any patrol missions. Patrol missions aren't as good as they used to be. Can we have a quick swig in the tavern? Okay, some people in good spirits. I like it. Not really the best use of money, but you know what? Why not? So where are we going? Are we going up here to go and see if we can find ourselves a new archer, or are we going to get someone else on the front line? We're going to be at Fridwold for a while. Then again, Tufnhaven might have a quest for the Marauders camp down there, or for the Hidden Knives camp at Jadenburg. Are there any other places around us? I do recall, yeah, there's an undead camp down here, isn't there? Which we didn't do anything with. It's just the Eternal Tomb. We raided it, got what we needed, and left. We didn't fight anyone. It was great. I don't think we're ready to do any sort of... man, the amount of orcs that we saw over here makes me really terrified. Yeah, I don't think we're ready to do any adventuring on this side of the map yet. Usually better to do that when you've got a decent amount of money in your pocket. We've got a good amount, but we've also not as well kitted out for that type of adventure yet. Let's just make our way down to Gettysburg and sort of make our way around on the right side of the map. It's very rare that we do that. We're usually on the top half most of the time. Or in Tufnhaven. On this side, though, it's... I mean, we were around here in the last few episodes, but it's still sort of more rare to be on this side of the map. Any quests? Unfortunately, no quests. The weaponsmith, however, is available. We could buy ourselves a long axe. This is a weapon I do quite like the idea of taking. Very expensive, though. Which is its downside. But the ability to destroy shields in the back line is so potent. It really is. Still, we're going to sell the loot if we want. So we can sell this. We could sell ourselves a hand axe. Man, it's going to be a while before we get this long axe, isn't it? I say we purchase it now. We've got the money for it. But then again, I think I'd rather save up the money for some armor. Yeah, it might be a bit better for us. How are we doing on health, by the way? How are you doing, Savox? Okay, then. So one of your wounds has healed up. That's good. We'll keep moving. We'll go through the Marklands right here. Go to Hagensee. Of course, we have to remember there was another quest over at Schnellmark, which I only just remembered now. So we have to remember this thing I forgot. So it's essentially what I said there. Another quest. Hopefully it's to destroy that tomb. I'm all ears. Oh, nope. Okay, it's to do some delivery. Excellent. Unfortunately, I don't expect it to be quite like that. It's a report of garner unsavory attention, which is why I'm looking to hire sellswords. That might be a strange question. Are you interested in making a delivery for me? Where are you going? Go to Streakmore again. Okay, then let's talk money. Streakmore is apparently... Can I get paid more for this? 370 crowns. Sure. I accept the contract. Well, we'll go to Streakmore now. It's usually not the best idea to accept these quests, because we might end up running into, like, the the A-team. You know, that's the kind of thing. Every time I get into this situation, we run into pretty much some really well kitted out brigands that also have really high skill level. So they've got all these perks. Overwhelm is a bit of a tricky one as well, because it's always going to be great against us, because our initiative is always so low in comparison to the rest of the world around us. I don't know why it's so low. I imagine it's just because we have really low tier sort of professions, so it's not really adding much to all the stats. 370 crowns. I mean, Streakmore, you're becoming my new Tufnhaven. Ooh. A free skull quest. Let's see. Brigands have been taken off with precious livestock. They come in night. The brigands, I mean, are cut the bells. I misread that completely. So the other day I've follow the animal tracks out of town, and now it told me exactly where the brigands are. As I'm sure you have guessed, I don't have men to spare. How much are you willing to pay? 17. Oh, no. I don't think I can do this quest. This is high tier. This is free skull. I'm sorry. Some of you right now might be calling me a coward. You are correct, sir. Let's go to Tufnhaven. I want to see if we can take out the Marauders camp. I am a coward. That's a lot of money. For some brigands, they must be the toppest tier ever when it comes to brigands. I'm too scared to deal with that. Especially if some of them have arrows. We're dead. They just get some insta-kills. And we'll be loads of free skulls, apparently. What about the Lord's Quest? The Lord's Quest. when the fight... Okay, then. It takes a seat. The Lord Bannerman refuses to go up in the goblin, which have camped near... Okay. More goblins. Goblins are great if we have dogs. Or nets to catch them. Otherwise, I don't like fighting goblins. I hate putting down all of these quests. Okay, then. Listening to a few peasants. These crowns here. What do you want me to do, peasants? There's crowns in here. Crowns of those people are giving me to give to someone. Disappearing cell swords. Okay, mangle, mutilated. Everyone is scared. Let's talk money. 2,100 crowns! No way! How much could I get out of you, though? 2,270 crowns. That's an obscene amount of money. I'm just not ready for it. Okay, then. A man. Payment once. Now I'm just in council. Man turns back to an husband. I'm all ears. Okay, sell swords. Oh, great. There's a relic finding such... Okay, there's a relic. I don't really give it a good old goddamn about it. But okay, then. Let's talk money. Okay, that money seems more reasonable. It's still a free skull quest, though. So I'm still sort of questioning whether or not it's still a good idea to take this quest. I feel like I've been just not going for so many of these fights. Because they're too much money. There's so many free skull quests. I'd rather do 2 skull. You know, I'm confident with that. We could have a quick look at the Marauders camp. See what's in there. Okay, we've got a few brigand marksmen, many brigand raiders, and a brigand leader. A few brigand marksmen. So I'd rather do this as a quest. That's the thing. So if it randomly pops up in Tufnhaven at some point, then I'll do it. Those 2 other quests I let down, though, were to fight beasts, I believe. So let's see what Jannenberg's all about. We might want to fight in the Hidden Knives camp. It's been there since the start of the game. Removing it from the world will do it a justice. Let's see. Brigands swarmed my wagon and made off with all my goods. They left me my life, which is fine. But the goal of what they did keeps me up at night. Okay. I like how you've just got the crown. The crown looks very similar to someone in Streakmore now that I recall correctly. I'm not saying there's some random crown maker running around the lands of light selling people faulty merchandise. But I have to imagine they might be. Let's see. I believe it was a message. Okay, then. Well, now I'm ready to pay a toll, so you sell swords. Go to slaughter these vagabonds. What are you prepared to pay? More, please. 1,020 crowns. Sure, I'll do it. Let's see. The Greedy Heart's Hideout, west of Jannenberg. Okay, then. I'll accept this contract. How are we doing health-wise? We could still wait a little while to get Savox to fix his broken arm. So they're over here. I don't mind moving over to have a quick gander. If we looked down here before, we could probably have a quick gander down here as well, just to reveal this part of the map. So it's in a fairly open field, which is not too bad for us. Mostly, though, I'm concerned with what may be inside. So let's see. A few brigand marksmen, a few brigand thugs, and many brigand raiders. Well, could be worse. It's a shame they're marksmen, which means they are better than poachers, I believe. So we're just going to do a little bit of a camp out overnight, just to see if maybe Savox gets all his wounds healed up. We might even throw him in, dependent on whether or not he has it. I mean, if he doesn't have it, I don't know. It's probably not the best idea in the world. How long has he got left? 1 to 3 days. He really can't go in there. No, his skills are so low right now. He could be used as a tank, but that's about it. Unless we give him the axe, just to break shields. I don't know. Now, speaking of breaking shields, we have a bunch of javelins right now, and some spears. Breaking shields, though, isn't really in our forte. We could give Jared an axe, or Mouse. We're not ready for this, are we? No, we're really not. I feel like we've got a bunch of misfits right now. Let's give Mouse an axe. Oh no, keep the javelins. Do we want to throw an axe in there? That's questionable. It really is questionable. I just don't know. There's many brigand raiders, I believe. Yeah, many brigand raiders. So this is going to be a really tough one, I think. We could just jump in, see how it goes, and then run off. Slightly scary. Or we could sit around for a little while longer and wait for Savox to heal himself. 1 to 2 days now. Camping out, though, should make it go by fairly quickly. We are spending money while we're doing this. And we could get raided by them. I wonder if we have a sort of map dedicated to just a bunch of campsites that have been littered around. That'd be quite interesting. I imagine they'll just sort of spawn little tents around the place with a fireplace maybe just on the tiles. It's been 2 days. How you doing, Savox? Much better. Okay, I feel more confident now. Alright, I'll throw you along the side. We'll spread you apart. Okay, then. So, Zan. I'd rather you be slightly in the middle, though, Zan. It's a shame there are no other throwing weapons for you, Savox. Although you'd probably be a little bit better at it. You will be, actually. I think you've got much higher range capabilities. Not much higher, but it's an upgrade. Meanwhile, let's make sure you actually have a weapon. Everyone has a weapon. Everyone has a shield. Yes. The back line has what they need. Including some bandages. For just in case reasons. You never know when someone just starts bleeding all over your face. We could give them flails, now that I think about it, because it will go right over the shield. And they're pretty strong as well. Jared might be pretty good with a flail. Then again, he tends to do a lot more damage with the sword. Let's give Mouse and Savox a flail. It is going to be using up some of their fatigue, though, which is a bit bad. We'll give it a good old go. Okay, then. Let's engage. Let's see how many there are. And if they have high initiative. Okay, hitting the shield. Hitting the shield again. The crossbow. Not firing. Too far away, probably. Yeah, the crossbow is too far away. Okay, good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 shield. 5 shields. Okay. 5 shields. 3 of them back. 2 of them with crossbows. 1 with a bow. Slightly scary. We will see what they do. Hopefully they move up. They are moving up. Okay. We could probably use these hills right here to our advantage. It looks like they're trying to do that themselves. Alright, they are moving up very aggressively. This one's kind of scary. Some crossbow bolt shots right there would probably be quite potent. Unfortunately, too far away. Let's see, 22, 22. If I could move you up here, Nelria, I could take a shot and then maybe swap my weapon out. I don't think I can swap the weapon out. I probably will move Marius up. Meanwhile, though, we do have javelins, and they can be quite powerful. Probably 31% on you is quite good. A miss. Do we want to switch to our weapon now, though? Because they're going to be within range next turn. Is it just a case of I want to throw 1 javelin just to weaken them down a little bit? And then swap them out? Or do I want to just sort of go for the 31? I think I'd rather swap my weapon out now. Alright, you're coming up from the top. This two-hand wielder is kind of scary. Okay, rod. 19 right there. Or the aimed shot, 27. Let's go for some 2 quick shots. A miss. A miss. A lot of them are moving up here, which is quite scary. We could move Zan up immediately, just to meet them in the front, but then you will be in range of these crossbowmen, which is kind of scary. And that does mean you only get 1 hit, and they'll get 2 hits next turn. Let's see, 15 right there on Usk, or we can go for the 2 shots. Not been exceptionally lucky today when it comes to arrows. 15% is really low, so we can't expect the world. There we are. Meanwhile, Gabu should move up here and go for the spear wall. And also, I think we should move Jared up as well. Should we go for the slash? I think we should swap your weapon out. I mean, Gabu right there is not in a terrible position. Hopefully he can keep them all back. But I would prefer him having some sort of support. They might surround him, in which case we can come around the back and take down this raider. I mean, I don't like the idea of him being surrounded. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just really curious what I could do here. I think I might swap my weapon out and wait until I can move Mouse up. See, now right here, I could probably move up on him. He will be in range, though, of these archers, which makes it kind of spooky. You can go for some 2 javelin throws on this fellow, though. Okay, it was some damage. Think we're going to swap our weapon out here. Do you have a shield? Okay, some of you have shields. What does more damage? That does a lot of damage. Wow, 25 to 55. It also ignores more armor and is more effective against armor and has a higher chance to hit the head. Tell you what, we'll try the flail. You guys, I think it's the same thing, really. Go for a shot. And then swap your weapon out. Let's go for the flail. And also Lombardo, I think we're going to go for... I think we're going to have you move down. I don't want you to move down. Just because of these archers. So they're going to probably move up and go for some shots now. Okay, a miss. That's a good one. Hopefully you miss as well. You didn't actually get to shoot. Okay, interesting. Tell you what, you're in a bad position now, though. Marius could probably get a good shot on you in the back. Unfortunately, not the case. We can not really do much here other than just sort of reload. So we'll do that. Nelria. Probably try and do the same thing. Nice! Absolute legends. Okay, I think we can reload and shoot again. We can! Okay, then, cool. That's neat. Well, we killed the 1 crossbow man. They're the ones that scare me the most because they can wreck your day up if you're not careful. Alright, so here we go. This is when things start to get really rowdy. Okay, the shield up. You're going to move up and take a shot. The crossbow misses, thankfully. Moving up now. Zan, you can stay where you are for now. Probably put a shield wall up, though. Yeah, definitely for Zan. He is the weakest that we have right now. Just going to go for the riposte. You're going to move up and try and... Oh, little bit of damage on Sabox right there. You're not going to move up. Okay, you're going to move up and take a hit. Thankfully hitting the shield of Mouse right there. Really good. The archer's going to move up and take a shot. Another miss. You're going to move up down here. You're now fleeing Mouse, but still dodging all the shots. The absolute legend that he is. Okay, good. That wasn't that bad. Mouse can take a shot and swap his weapon out at the same time here, so I think that's what I'm going to do with you. Although moving you up might be better so that Neria can have a much better position. You know what? I think that's a much better play. Can we move you up and shoot? No, we can't, because we need to use 6 in order to change your weapon over. So I think what I will do here is swap my weapon out. Should I? Yeah, I think I'm going to swap my weapon out. 59%. Nice. Good damage. Good damage. Okay, then. Just the shield wall. That's good. So Icarus can go for some hits on you. And I think that's a good idea. Ooh, nearly getting the kill. Pretty good. So Gabu seems to have lured a lot of them away from this area. Which isn't that bad, because now Gabu could probably run up to that crossbowman. 71 on you, I think, is not bad. So we've missed one. We got a hit on the other. Can we move up? Or do we want to switch our weapon and hit this guy? You're too far away, I think. I think you can get the shot on him, but not on him. The archers will be able to go for you anyway. Yeah, I think we swap our weapon out and... Oh, no. Okay. I completely misplayed there. Did he have... No, I guess I misplayed completely there. That's fine. I did completely forget how the game works. Okay, that's fine. Rod, unfortunately, you can't move up, but you can take some quick pot shots on this fellow. In fact, 64% is pretty good. Ooh, the miss. Okay, then, Mouse. Now, you can go over their shields, which is pretty good. In fact, you might want to go for this guy right here. Gabu could even move down and try and help you out, but I might even have him charge. Yeah, Mouse is in a really bad spot, so I think he goes for the swing and then just puts his shield up. In fact, going for you might be really good here, just to help out. Nice, good damage. Put your shield wall up. Okay, then now Usk. You can go for the long-range shot on him, 25%, or another 39 on you, just to get them out of the way, because he is going to be coming up around us, which is not ideal. He is pretty weak, though, but still. He's probably going to cause Mouse to flee, which is why it's really bad. What Usk could also do is take a shot and then swap his weapon out. Which I think is what he's going to end up doing. The front line has too much going on right now. I think the 24% on you is pretty good. Okay, that's fine. So we'll swap the weapon out. We'll get the mighty banner out. See, what do we do here? Do we go against the crossbowman? I really think we should. The crossbowman is so potent. But I might be getting tunnel visioned here. And this guy could come around and do a lot of damage to Rod. He looks pretty weak, though. Right, Gab, you get into the crossbowman range. I think it's a good idea to subdue him. Now you, hopefully you get damaged. Nice! A good kill right there. That's exactly what we need. Okay, there's Brigand Raider right here. Gonna go over the shield. God, going over the shield is so good! Oh man, these flails are amazing. Alright then. Zan could also move up against this fella. With the shield wall up as well. And Nelria. I think you stay where you are, bud. Meanwhile, Gabu, you're okay where you are. You're going to subdue that crossbowman. So hopefully you don't get horribly murdered by him somehow. This has happened in the past. That archer is now running off. Don't do any damage. Oh, not too much damage to Jared right there. Okay, that's not too bad. More shield shots right there. Moving down to flank our archers. We did know it was going to happen. We have accepted that. Okay, hopefully Mouse can dodge these shots with his shield. 2 dodge shots with the shield right there. Fantastic stuff. Do we want to go for you or do we want to prod you back or something? I think we're going to leave it for now. Mouse can swap his weapon out, in fact. Probably reload and go for a shot at the same time. I think Usk is probably going to move up to try and deal with him. So, Marius, I'm going to leave you in play. Going to go for the riposte right there, which means we won't be able to do much against him. We could knock you back. Starting to think that might be what we should do. Yeah, not in the best position ever. Let's knock you back. And let's move Icarus down here. Because I think Savox will be much better at dealing with his shield. So that's what we're going to do. He's now fleeing. Mouse. Okay, not bad. You're going to move down now. But that's fine. Because we're just going to get him surrounded now if we kill this guy. Unfortunately, didn't get the kill. You have riposte on now, don't you? There's 73% chance to hit, though. Jared, I mean, ooh. It's a scary one. We do have a flail for you, don't we? No, we do not. I would rather get the kill here. Oh, the legend. Okay, we'll go for the shield shot right there just for the sake of it. We will swap your weapon out. Unfortunately, you can't do anything with that. I would rather you move up Usk and take the shot on this guy. That way, if we don't kill him, we can move Marius up. Now, Gabu. Oh, nearly getting the kill right there. Very close. Now, Mouse. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with you when it comes to shields anymore. So this is going to be really bad for us. Thankfully, you have the dodge, though. +5 melee defense and range. Which is really good. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can do here. I don't think there is. Do we go for the swing? He's going to take fatigue damage from getting a lot of hits. I'm really surprised it's 20 fatigue. Okay. I feel like we've run into this issue a lot where shield wall can't be used. Maybe if I drop my weapon. I don't think I have too much stuff in here, probably, yeah. If I had sort of quick draw, I could drop my weapon and I could probably then shield wall. I wonder if you only have one shield. Do you have double defense? Because you can just sort of use 2 hands to block yourself. That'd be quite interesting. I think we go for the 50 on you. There we are, over the shield, not bad. And the mouse can go, or Sabox can go up. And go for you, a miss. Lombardo, come over here, please. And let's see, Nelia can also move up and probably go for this fella. There we are, getting the kill, very nice. Marius can move up, go for you. And probably move up over here, I imagine. He's now fleeing, which is great. But I'm still worried about Mouse. He's in a bit of a tough position. Killrod is over there. Right, we're going to Adrenaline you. And we're going to Adrenaline Killrod as well. When the time comes. Oh, we don't have Adrenaline. Okay, didn't know that. Okay, Rod, you should move up to here. Right, and Mouse. Hopefully their initiative is lowered. Or at least this fella hopefully should have their initiative lowered. Right, Marius can now move up. And probably go for the hit on one of these guys. I think the 59 is pretty good. Hitting the shield, unfortunately. The archer's going to take a shot. Hitting the shield of Lombardo right there. Ooh, high damage on Mouse. Shield wall coming up. Mouse taking minor damage. Alright, now he should... Shield wall coming up. 9 lives. Okay, then. Very scared right now. Killrod should move up here. And he should go for the poke. 43%. Nice! The poke is so good. Right. I would have Zan move up, but I think he should go for the slash on him. Okay, then. And I think Jared should move up and bash him away. The 72% bash miss. It is bad. Marius, unfortunately... might be in the way there, I can't tell. Alright, killing you. We're going to keep you in the same place where you should be. I'm going to go over the shield there. Mouse is in dire need of assistance. Get some hits off on you. Now, the misses on that guy were quite bad. I think Icarus can move up next turn. I don't think he can, actually, no. Ooh, this is bad. Okay, then. This is it, Mouse. You can move up. He's fleeing! Nice! Okay, then. So now it's just this raider. Oscar's gonna move over here. Okay, I really thought that would get him to run off there. The archer. Nothing from the archer. His turn has come up. Can Mouse survive? The shield wall. No! Mouse! Oh, man. Unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, then. Well, he lasted for a very long time right there. Unfortunately, getting the lucky shot off from that Brigand Raider. The fatigue, man, it always screws us. Alright, well, thankfully he's running off. And I forgot this fella was here as well. Unfortunately, they both have shields, which makes things a bit difficult. Alright, there we are. Loads of damage. Gonna get you. Now, both of you are running off. Hopefully, Mouse survives with a minor permanent down buff. He's trying to run off now, but he can't escape the clutches of Lombardo. Nope, run them down. Good stuff, good stuff. Unfortunately, Mouse died. It always happens. We're always a turn off, aren't we? Or we always miss a really high percentage chance and someone dies. Right, what do we get? We got a good amount of crowns. We got some cloth, and we got a bunch of loot. Wow! We have 4 arming swords. I don't know how many of those we actually earned and what we just lost, but I don't know how much Mouse had on him. Mouse, though, another high-value death. He only had 11 kills. But he was with us for a long time. Can we get a game where we just don't miss? At like 72% that would save someone? The 9 lives really helped out, though. But it's just, for some reason, we just keep getting screwed over by high percentage rolls missing. Right, Rod, go for the +4 range skill. And also go for the increased initiative. And I think also increased resolve. That +4 there is pretty good. Then again, +3 melee skill. What is your next ability? Anticipation would be quite nice. Oh, no. No, we want quick hands. Of course. No, yeah, we absolutely want quick hands. Also, let's swap everyone's weapon out here. Is you the only one that leveled up? Okay, then. So we've lost Mouse. Like I said, high value death right there. But we have so many arming swords. We can sell them for nearly 200 each if we wanted. I think we will. We have 5 of them right now. Our inventory is filling up. We also have ourselves a new worn mail shirt, which is not horrible. Probably give that to Lombardo. Oh, no. Did we lose the pelt? Oh, man. We lost the direwolf hide. That's really bad. That makes it even worse. It was really hard to get him out of that position, though. They just surrounded him. They surrounded him. They prioritized him so much that, unfortunately, they left their crossbowmen. Well, fortunately, they left their crossbowmen out in the open. God, 200% effectiveness against armor. That's huge. The thing is, it's not that bad. They're that good even because their damage isn't even that high. 20 to 35. You know, it's not that great. Do we have any... these flails were really good, though. They were quite nice. Let's get rid of... We really should only have them have 1 item or something. No, wait. It's too much inventory space. The issue there is that I think if we had 1 less item, he probably could have shield walled. And that might have saved his life. I always hate that, though. I always hate how this little thing that I don't pay attention to that gets me killed. I don't want to think like that, because I feel like it happens more than it should. Alright, javelin. It's fine. We're going to get into a fight soon where someone doesn't die. And then it will actually be a worthwhile fight. I've got you a fat ask. My apologies. Right, I think we're all set up here. We got a quest, though, and that was an extra 1,020 crowns, so we can use that money to purchase a new person if we wanted. Could even get ourselves one of those squires from Schnellmark if we wanted. But that's that quest done. No longer has ambushed trade routes. So that will be it for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching me, the Innkeeper, play Battle Brothers, making our way through the lights. Wait, what? Making our way through the lights, apparently. Through the lands of light right there. Thank you very much. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, updates on Japan. I really wish I could do that without mumbling. I'm not really much of an auctioneer. I just can't speak really quickly and fluently at the same time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter. Updates on my channel on Twitch for live streams. Keep it. It's my absolute pleasure as always, and look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye-bye!